Hi, I'm Anthony Hudson. Now it's time for Saturday afternoon football. Today's game from Marvel Stadium. And with me is Melbourne great Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Can't wait for this one to start.
A chance for these sides to gain some confidence from a win in this practice match. Well, today it's North Melbourne versus West Coast. West Coast making their way onto the ground. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
It's a big day for West Coast forwards. If they can get on top of the North Melbourne defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
North Melbourne are coming down the race. They look ready and rearing, and the crowd are right behind them. The banners are ready for the players.
The champions you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. West Coast kicking to the left of screen. Players head to their positions as we prepare for the opening bounce. And here we go. It's North Melbourne taking on West Coast. Rushes with the kick. A race for the loose ball. Mops up the loose ball.
Thank you, Ahmed.
What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
The ball mopped up. Got the hands free. Tarrant receives the ball. Kicks out of the congestion. Nice mark under pressure. Tips it towards half forward. A good mark under the circumstances. 50 metres from home. He decides to go for home. Barracks will be upset with that. Nice work from Cunnington. That's his first. Congratulated by his teammates. They draw first blood. Back in the middle. Tap down. He gets his hands on the footy. My ball, says the umpire. Slapped away. Gets a touch to the ball. Finds the loose ball. Redden with a penetrating handball. Vardy can level the scores with this one. That kick is missed. The lead is easily in reach for West Coast.
You'll have to do better than that next time. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Durden ready to bring it back into play. McDonald found some space and marked. Got boot to ball. It's a foot race to get this one. Just put it on the boot. He gives chase to the footy. Hacking it out of there. Collected by Jetta. Hurried kick. Higgins took his eyes off the ball. Releases the handball. Wins possession. Simpkin kicks hurriedly. He has to hold on to those. Wins the race to the ball. Cole puts it on the boot. A chance to gather the ball. Dumont going for number one. And the chance at goal is taken by North Melbourne. He loved that one. The lead is now 11. About to resume hostilities. Guides it down. Higgins won himself a free. puts boot to ball. They chase after the loose ball. Shuey gets the loose ball. Pittard over the top.
North Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Zerha launches towards goal. The kick connects to the post. North Melbourne lead by 12. Looking to bring it back into play. Barrett decides to go to himself. Looks up with the kick. Davies Uniacke does well to mark. Might be too far out to score. Bit of an angle for this kick. Going for goal number 1. He kicks that goal with purpose.
No doubt about it.
Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. North Melbourne have 3 in a row. North Melbourne by 3 goals. 1 down by Natanui. Gathers it now.
Thank you.
Ball up call. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what...
There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores are North Melbourne 19 to West Coast 1.
North Melbourne got up and about early, and I bet the coach should be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Here's Gaz to break down the stats.
It's quite simple. North Melbourne won more of the ball and have been able to create more opportunities in front of goals.
Cheers, Gaz. Players ready to start the second quarter. Back in the middle to resume play. Natanui won the hit out. Made the tricky bounce look easy. Vardy gains possession. He wins possession. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Thumped clear. Kelly on the ball. Clean pickup by Shuey. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. West Coast reduced the margin, deciding where to go with the kick in. Able to release the kick. Vardy going for number 1. Look at them celebrate that effort. The Eagles behind by 11.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. North Melbourne getting plenty of possessions at the moment.
About to resume play. Goldstein gets onto the ball. The loose ball picked up. Redden gets a quick kick away. Takes the mark. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. Goes for the goals. Always. West Coast now only trail by 10. Players move as they look to provide an option. Kelly leading the race to the loose ball. Turner with quick hands. Sends it clear of the contest. Hands that ball to the opposition.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy. North Melbourne are taking plenty of marks right now. They're controlling the pace of the game better than the opposition.
A mark by Thomas. Puts it on the boot. Goldstein grabs that one. Uses it now. Atley looks to get onto the football. Quick handball. Hutchings gets it out of congestion. Kennedy marks in a bit of space. Big kick required from this distance. You'd expect this one to sail through the middle. Going for goal number 1. Started the kick line and it never came back. Just under 2 goals the difference now.
The Roos have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Gets some distance on the kick. Marks now and can send it back.
North Melbourne just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Takes that one strongly. Searches for a teammate downfield. Thomas takes it well. With a driving kick. Tarrant gives away a free-for in the back. Hutchings drives it long. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 45 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Going for goal number one. A time to celebrate. She getting the crowd involved. That's 2 in a row for West Coast. West Coast close the gap to 3.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That's a really good team goal. North Melbourne are conceding more inside 50s at the moment. The difference is when they go forward, they're converting more of their chances, and that sees them on top.
Hammers it. A clean collect. Finding half-time sees West Coast looking to improve the deficit of 3.
North Melbourne will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
West Coast are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities. They just need to convert those into scores.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Everyone takes a collective breath and we'll return with the second half. Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Umpire ready to resume play. Punches it clear. Anderson grabbed it clean. Ball up in the centre square.
A critical stage of this one.
Thumped by Goldstein. Yo scoops it up. Anderson just gets it onto the boot. A strong pack mark. Pollock going for number 1. So close, but just to behind. North Melbourne by 4 points. Looking for options now. Hearn runs after this one. Natanui running off for a break. The umpire will ball it up. Darling with the hit. Well taken at ground level. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Ryan Kazet elects to kick. A race for the loose ball. Finds the loose ball. Durden charges with intent. Durden throws the ball away. Kennedy takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. Going for goal number 1. Doing well to intercept that kick. Looks to move it by foot. It's a foot race to get this one. Pollock uses it by foot. Nice hands. Decides to kick. Takes an uncontested mark. Coughed up by Goldstein. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
He's in charge of the ranking points.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
Sweeping handball. Gone! What a tackle!
Big tackle.
Kick by Barris. Hearn wins the ball in the air. Moves it by foot. Over the top of the pack. Duggan manufactures a handball. We'll get a ball up on the wing.
It's a very tight game right now.
Duggan puts on a big hit. Yo wins the foot race. Just sends it into space. He's got the footy in his hands. Cripps just put it on the boot. She has a great set of hands. 50 metres from home. Great grab. A low stabbing kick. Thomas takes the mark uncontested. Sinks the slipper into it. Scoops up the ball. Taken well at ground level by Sheed. Clears the congestion. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. Ball back into play. Winning it was Goldstein. Takes possession. Drives it out of the pack. He gets above the crowd. At the end of 3 quarters, it's North Melbourne 20, West Coast 16.
North Melbourne will want to keep the foot on the accelerator and finish this last quarter strongly.
Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats.
West Coast haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
Thanks, Gary. Time to find out what happens in this final term.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Natanui just swats it away. Taken by Goldstein. Just releases the handball. He has the ball.
Thank you.
It'll be a ball up on the outer wing.
The game has tightened right up.
Goldstein thumped it clear. Shuey will be the recipient of the free. Goes by foot. Martin's face was Yo. Drives the kick hard. Darling takes it strongly. This will certainly test him from this distance. This kick will put them in front. A great mark taken there. He drives it. What a big grab. He thrills the crowd here.
Strong hands.
45 metres out. She likes his chances from there. Brilliant stuff. And he puts it through. His teammates rush over. That's 3 in a row for West Coast. They're in the lead now. Goldstein thrashes it. Kelly with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Uses it by foot. Simply outplayed his opponent. Vardy right on the edge of his range.
If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
A clean picker. The tackle deserved a free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
A great defensive effort.
Durden goes with the kick. Marks in a bit of space. Good mark and looks to send it back. Kelly to have the shot from outside 50. Going for goal number 1. That's something to smile about. He acknowledges the crowd. West Coast have kicked the last 4 goals. West Coast by 8 points. Just put it on the boot. Mugabe couldn't hang on to the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Turner enjoying that goal. What a tight game we have here. About to resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Clean from the half volley. Cripps dishes it off. Yo going for number 1. Just sneaks in from behind. This game is still alive. Davies-Uniacke looking to track down the footy. He goes it alone. Hits the post and it's a minor. West Coast lead North Melbourne by 4. Considering the options on the kick-in. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Just hits the post and a minor score. It goes through for yet another behind. West Coast go at North Melbourne by 5. Plays on from the kick-in. Found time to get it on the boot. Got boot to ball. A solid mark from Dumont. Opportunity for Davies-Uniacke. North Melbourne threw everything at them, but they couldn't get over the line. Gary, what do you make of the result?
It's a cruel game sometimes, Hutto, and today one side had to learn that lesson the hard way.
Much appreciated, Gaz. The final result is West Coast 31 to North Melbourne 26. That's all the time we have for today. It's been a great day of football, and we'll see you again soon.
Together through thick and thin, we grow as champions from within. Our club knows it's more than winning. It's West Coast magic.